The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A South Florida and Bright Star Credit Union.
Sheridan Tech takes on Cooper City High tonight on School Duel. And welcome to School Duel, where 20 South Florida high schools battle it out. Now, as you see, things are a little different this year. We will be following COVID-19 guidelines with everyone socially distanced and wearing masks throughout the game, including myself. And to further reduce risk, we will not have a tournament this year. Instead, we will have individual games. But that doesn't mean it still won't be fun. Tonight's game features Sheridan Technical School versus Cooper City High in what should be quite a showdown. So what are these students playing for? Well, first off, both teams will win beautiful trophies courtesy of our sponsor, EDCO Awards and Specialties. Thank you, EDCO. And both teams will also receive additional prizes from our sponsor, Publix Supermarket. Thank you, Publix. And for the runner-up schools tonight, each player receives $50 from our sponsor, Bright Star Credit Union. Thank you, Bright Star. And last but not least, for the winners, well, each of these students will walk away with free chicken sandwiches for an entire year, courtesy of Chick-fil-A South Florida. Thank you, Chick-fil-A South Florida. So let's hear it for our sponsors and these amazing prizes. Let's get started. Our first round is called First Strike. In this round, it's school versus school, and each question is worth 10 points. Any question answered incorrectly gives the other school a chance to steal. All right, schools, prepare for the first strike. Your first question deals with heights. When the Washington Monument was completed in 1885, it was the world's tallest structure until what taller object was finished in Paris? Yes, Jose?
The Eiffel Tower.
Correct. Good job. All right. Next question deals with plants. Its stems are hollow and known as canes or culms. Its young shoots are used as a vegetable, while its more mature pieces, yes, Samuel?
Bamboo.
Yes. Good job. All right. Let's move on to candy. The 4-level Las Vegas store that sells this chocolate candy allows you to add a face or message on each piece instead of a letter of an alphabet. Yes, Ender?
M&M.
Very good. All right, 7 letters. Give the 7-letter word that as the second word in a phrase means place and can follow the words way, power, filling, work, polling, battle, or subway. Zach?
Station.
Very good. Religion. Successfully rescued after the Notre Dame fire in 2019, what pointy religious relic is said to have been placed on the head of Jesus before he was crucified? Samuel.
A crown of thorns.
Very good. All right, cracks. Created through plate tectonics, what phenomenon can be defined as a crack in Earth's crust? Yes, Jose?
Earthquake.
Incorrect. Cooper City, I'll finish the question. Created through plate tectonics, what phenomenon can be defined as a crack in Earth's crust and has examples that include the Christ Church and San Andres? Yes, Sander?
Fault line.
Very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the What Am I question, brought to you by Extreme Action Park in Fort Lauderdale. This is where our contestants are given a clue about something or someone and shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. So, here goes. Its symbolic cornerstone was laid on the 4th of July. Its opening in 2014 came 6 months. Yes, Samuel?
The Freedom Tower.
Very good. Yes, we're talking about the Freedom Tower, also known as One World Trade Center, or One World Trade, or One WTC. And the Freedom Tower is the main building of the rebuilt World Trade Center complex in Lower Manhattan and is the tallest skyscraper in the Western Hemisphere. Let's move on to some fast math. In an election where only 2 people can be voted for, the winner gets 57% of the vote. What percentage of the vote did the losing candidate? Yes, Jose?
43%.
Yes, good job. All right, species. Species of this animal include the spinner, striped, and Amazon. Yes, Samuel?
Spider.
Incorrect, Cooper City. Species of this animal includes the spinner, striped, and Amazon River. Identify this animal that, like a whale, lives in pods and is sometimes caught in nets by fishermen trying to catch other species. Ander?
Dolphin.
Very good. Games. During his visit to India in 2020, President Trump gave a speech at Motera Stadium, the world's largest stadium for watching, yes, Zach?
Cricket.
Yes, very good. Oh, there's my horn, and that means the end of the first strike round. We have a tie game right now. Sheridan Technical and Cooper City both have 50 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards them.
She loves to come and get the bag and trots right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're 2-legged or 4-legged.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Welcome back to School Duel. Thanks for joining us. And this first round of action ended with a tie between both of our schools. Sheridan Tech and Cooper City both have 50 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. Let's start with the Sheridan Tech Wolves. Welcome. We'll start with Brian, who's a senior. Brian, the question of the day is there a possible career choice or a field that you'd like to go into?
Electrical engineering.
Okay, very nice. And in front of you is Samuel. You're a senior. Tell us about your career choice.
Healthcare administration.
Very nice. And the captain of Sheridan Technical's team is Jose. He's a senior. Floor is yours.
I want to get into politics.
All right. All right. Now let's meet the Cooper City Cowboys. Welcome. We'll start off with Ander, who's a senior. Ander, same question. Is there a career field you'd like to go into?
I'd like to be a biologist.
Very nice. Then we have Zach, who's a junior.
I'd love to do something in film or law.
All right, very nice. And the captain of Cooper City's team is Dylan, who's a junior. Take it away.
I'd like to do something in computer science.
All right, round of applause for both of our schools. And now that we know everyone, let's move on to round 2, the Joust, which is presented by Public Supermarkets. Here, a player from each school competes head-to-head with a toss-up question. The winner gets 3 bonus questions for their school, and all questions are worth 10 points. All right, schools, it is time to joust. Normally, we would have the players come to the joust desk to compete, but this year, players will stay at their podiums. First players competing are Jose and Dylan. So, here goes. Name the U.S. president who served before George H.W. Bush. Jose.
Ronald Reagan.
Very good. All right, Sheridan Technical. The following bonus questions deal with naming the U.S. president who served before each of these presidents. Bonus question number 1. Which president served before George W. Bush? Jose.
Bill Clinton.
Very good. Bonus question number 2. Name the president who served before Richard Nixon. Yes, Jose.
Lyndon Johnson.
Excellent. Bonus question number 3. Name the president who served before Dwight D. Eisenhower. Yes, Jose.
Harry Truman.
Excellent. Good job. All right, our next 2 will be Zach and Samuel. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. What U.S. city includes the suburbs Venice Beach and West Hollywood? Yes, Zach?
Los Angeles.
Excellent. Good job. We are now with Cooper City. The following bonus questions all deal with U.S. cities. Bonus question number 1. George Washington's second inaugural address was given here. Name the city. Zach.
Philadelphia.
Very good. Bonus question number 2. What California city saw a massive 1906 earthquake? Zach?
San Francisco.
Good job. And bonus question number 3, Cooper City. Name the U.S. city whose Albertson Stadium has a blue football field. Yes, Zach?
Idaho.
It's Boise. All right, my last 2 to compete in the joust are Brian and Ander. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Listed as one of the top 50 text acronyms, what does BRB stand for, Ander?
Be right back.
Very good, and we're back with Cooper City. The following bonus questions all deal with acronyms. Bonus question number 1. What is the acronym for the federal agency responsible for U.S. space program? Yes,
NASA.
Zach? Very good. Bonus question number 2, Cooper City. What acronym used in the computer industry means binary digit? Dylan?
Bit.
Very good. Bonus question number 3. What does the A stand for in the acronym NATO? Yes, Zach?
Atlantic.
Very good. Excellent. And there's our buzzer. That means the end of the joust. We do have Cooper City leading now with 120 points. Sheridan Technical has 90 points. But we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
It must be fate that his cap and gown are the same color he wore for his kindergarten graduation. It's the same rascally smile, that hasn't changed. But he stands there, so sure, so ready to take on the world. He has arrived. It's hard not to resist and push against the door that's closing, but you give in a little, because the future is wide open. From each little moment to every major milestone, Publix, proud supporter of education.
There were these kids and they were doing this weird thing with their hands and...
Well, it's not up to you. I already made my decision.
But don't just go through the motions. Embrace them. Take it all in. Breathe, focus, then go.
You know, we've been raised to be leaders and be responsible and don't be a follower. And that's exactly what we're doing right now.
Coming up on Broward Teen News.
We're at West Broward High School.
We're here at Cooper City High School.
We're at Stoneman Douglas High School.
Cypress Bay edition of Broward Teen News.
Broward Teen News starts now.
BTN is South Florida's only teen-produced news program, produced by a different Broward High School every month. Broward Teen News, South Florida's student-produced news show by teens for teens.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
back to School Duel, where local high schools match wits to see who'll be today's champion. Now, today's game has Sheridan Technical School competing against Cooper City High School. Currently, Cooper City is leading. They have 120 points. Sheridan Technical has 90 points. It is now time for rapid action round. And during this round, each school receives an identical category of questions to answer quickly by themselves. And since Sheridan Tech is trailing, they get to go first, while Cooper City waits outside the studio for their turn with the same questions. So today's category starts with K as in kilo. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter K as in kilo. Each question is worth 10 points. And remember, you must answer these quickly or the judge will move you on. All right, here comes rapid action. So let's cue music and let's begin, Sheridan Tech. North Korea's current leader has this name. Sam.
Kim Jong-un.
Arab country invaded by 1991 by, yes, Sam?
Kuwait.
Journalists do this to a story when it's totally written but not published. Jose.
Kill it.
Capital of Jamaica.
Kingston.
Organ that might suffer from renal failure. Jose.
Kidney.
State represented in the U.S. Senate by Mitch McConnell. Jose.
Kentucky.
An animal's hoof is covered by this substance, also in, yes, Brian?
Keratin.
First name of She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy country singer. Jose.
Keith.
State that's home to Mount Sunflower and Fort Scott. Sam.
Kansas.
What is the name of the snake in the Jungle Book? Sam. All right, good job, Sheridan Tech. We got through all of your questions, so big round of applause for Sheridan Technical High School. And now with a little TV magic, let's go ahead and bring in Cooper City High. And welcome back, Cooper City. Now it's your turn with the same questions. Today's category starts with K as in kilo. And in this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter K as in kilo. Each question is worth 10 points. And remember, you must answer these quickly or the judge will move you on. So let's cue music and let's begin. North Korea's current leader has this name. Ander.
Kim Jong-un.
Arab country invaded in 1991. Yes, Ander?
Kuwait.
Journalists do this to a story when it's totally written but not published. Zach.
Kill.
Capital of Jamaica. Zach.
Kingston.
Organ that might suffer from renal failure. Dylan.
Kidney.
State represented in the U.S. Senate by Mitch McConnell. Ander.
Kentucky.
An animal hoof is covered by this substance, also in human fingernails. Ander.
Sheridan.
First name of She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy country singer. Zach.
Keith.
State that's home to Mount Sunflower and Fort Scott. Zach.
Texas.
What is the name of the snake in the Jungle Book? Zach.
Ka.
All right, good job. Both teams got through all of the questions. You guys only missed one question. First name of She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy country singer is Kenny Chesney. All right, that ends the rapid action round. We do have Cooper City holding on to their lead. They have 200 points. Sheridan Technical has 170 points. But let's go ahead and take a short break, and then we'll be back for the final showdown to see which school wins this School Duel game.
In March, I felt so strongly for the healthcare workers. I just wanted to help them any way I could. On the Chick-fil-A app, you can collect points. So I started asking people in our community to donate theirs, and it just grew and grew and grew.
Rachel came to me and said, how can I get them redeemed?
She had it all prepared and done.
We delivered over 1,000 sandwiches to local hospitals.
Danica had written on every individual little bag words of encouragement and support. That was just going above and beyond.
We work very well together.
Yeah, I think so too.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
We are back with School Duel, and we've got a good game going. We have Cooper City leading with 200 points. Sheridan Technical has 170 points. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the last round. Our schools will go against each other with toss-up questions, but this time, these questions are worth 20 points. And just a reminder, if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school can steal. So this is for the win. It is time for the final showdown. First question deals with parts of speech. Which part of speech has examples that include between, under, and above? Brian? Cooper City? Zach?
Adjective?
Nope, preposition. Purchases. Name the country from which the U.S. bought the Louisiana Purchase. Yes, Zach?
France?
Authors. Who wrote The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings? Ander?
J.R.R. Tolkien.
Recent additions. Added to the Webster's online dictionary in 2018, this smelly and disgusting two-word phrase describes a situation beyond all hope. Zach?
Fubar?
Incorrect. Sheridan Tech? That would be a dumpster fire. Spelling. Meaning something that attracts attention. Spell flamboyant. Yes, Ander?
Flamboyant.
Excellent. Money math. Each U.S. paper bill weighs 1 gram no matter how much the bill is worth. How much money is a kilogram of $10 bills?
10,000.
Good job, Dylan. Bodies of water. Its name came from French explorers who named it for being north of Lake Huron. But the British kept that name because it is both the farthest north. Yes, Zach?
Superior?
Latin. 2 words from Latin meaning to improvise during a performance. Yes,
Ad-lib.
Dylan. Say it one more time, Dylan.
Ad-lib.
Energy. Name the type of renewable energy that most involves concentrated photovoltaics.
Solar.
Machines. Name the manufacturing device built separately by Elias Howe and Isaac Singer, whose other parts include a double-eye needle to help patterns.
Spinning Jenny.
Incorrect. Sheridan Tech. Yes, Sam?
Sewing.
Be more
Sewing
specific.
machine.
Music. The modern orchestra typically consists of 4 types of instruments, including strings, woodwinds, percussion, and what? Yes, Zach?
Brass.
The Reformation. The Reformation began in 1517 because of this German priest. Yes, Ander?
Martin Luther.
20th century. The novels The Green Beret, The Things They Carried, and the LBJ Brigade are all set during what 20th century, Jose?
Vietnam War.
Borders. The summit of Mount Everest is the border between China and what small, yes, Ander?
Nepal.
States. What state contains Glacier Bay National Park and Icy Bay? Jose?
Alaska.
Sports idioms. Taken from baseball, someone who experiences repeated successes without failure. Yes, Zach?
Grand Slam.
Incorrect. Sheridan Tech. Taken from baseball, someone who experiences repeated successes without failure is said to be batting what? Jose?
1,000.
Capitals. What South American country has the capital city of Santiago? Samuel?
Chile.
Planets. What planet is third from the sun? Dylan?
Earth.
Amendments. Identify the constitutional amendment within the Bill of Rights that require a warrant supported by probable cause. Jose?
4th Amendment.
French terms. Meaning to know in French and often associated with autism. What term describes someone gifted in a certain field? Samuel?
Savant.
Fast math. If a factory worker can make 2 widgets in 4 minutes, how many widgets can he make in an hour? Brian?
30.
Oh, there's that sound that brings an end to this School Duel game. It got very, very exciting at the end, but Cooper City, they held on to their lead. They are ending with a score of 420 points. Sheridan Tech is ending with 330 points. Congratulations, Cooper City, and great job to everyone. Congratulations on your South Florida Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. So let's hear it for both schools. Now, at this time, we want to thank all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible. And don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out more about the schools involved and watch past shows. And please remember to use hashtag School Duel to contact us through social media. But most importantly, make sure that you tune in next week to School Duel at 8 p.m. on Thursday as Cypress Bay takes on Western High in what should be another great game. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A South Florida and Bright Star Credit Union.